fuck face. I'm a big fucking man and I'm gonna pull out my dick and see how big it is, and I've got the biggest dick of them all.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
Common Sense Crypto back up in the mix. The old Common Sense Crypto show's got its first Karen slash hater, whatever you want to call it. Somebody was mad because they thought I said the thing was going to go to $20. I've rewatched the video. I don't know why somebody thought that I was calling $20.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
I said, if the good news was true and all came through, it could potentially end up at a high number of $20. My prediction was $6. But anyways, the person got obviously upset about it. Maybe I don't think they even watched the video, to be honest. I think maybe they got to the $6 mark, to my $6 comment, and then I made a couple of more suggestions that if the news was true and things were going to happen that way, that maybe it could go all the way up to $20. I don't know what happened, but whoever it is, they were upset that it didn't go to $20. And I'm like, well, had you been watching my channel and you bought in a little while back, you have already made money off of this stock. So I said, hey, just sell it now, save yourself the stress. It's not healthy for you to be upset about it.
Fuck face.
Well, I think the person made a couple more comments and hadn't heard nothing since. So whoever that was needs to rewatch the video, because I did. And I didn't see where I said, yeah, it's going to be $20 tomorrow. I said if all the news was true, which we never got confirmation, we never got a denial, none of that stuff. So we're just stuck in limbo. If all the news had been true and this was really an acquisition, which is still in limbo right now. We don't even know right now. Nobody's admitted to anything. We don't know what's going on.
Going down. Your 401k or your 403b, consider a fucking gone.
Unfortunately for the person, they wanted to comment that I didn't know what I was talking about. And unfortunately for them, as they were writing that comment, the Raji Bank news came out. And we went from 313 right back up to 350 something. And I'm like, man, just keep the faith, you know? Jeez, ain't no reason to be so hangry about it, you know? Anyways, I'm starting to ramble again, but I wanted to add a Karen
Fuck face.
into my video because I couldn't help but think, it's like, you know, people that get angry about stuff like that, it's like, man, that reminds me of these Karen videos I see where the people are mad at other people for no reason at all, you know, and it's none of their business. You know, and I don't even think I did anything wrong. So I decided to put together a little Karen compilation. There's so many of them. And I didn't want it to turn into like an hour-long video of Karens on here. So I picked this one really crazy lady. This lady really hates one guy on here in particular.
Fuck you, Hastings.
And I mean, she just rags this dude. She rags the crap out of this dude. But here we go. You've already seen a little bit of it.
I'm a big fucking man.
We're going to play a few little clips. I'll make some comments on it. Hopefully I'll get a good chuckle out of it. But, you know, the whole situation with my commenter that was mad at me reminded me of these situations here where it's like, man, you got to walk away. You know, it's hard to rationalize with some people on this planet.
Oh, really?
Are you on a new medication at all?
No.
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay. Is there anything that's changed?
Who are you, Hastings?
Oh, boy. She does not like Hastings. Absolutely despises this dude. From the second she laid eyes on this dude, she goes after him. I don't have any idea why.
An officer of Portland Police. I'm an ECIT officer.
Oh, really? And you're really an expert on mental illness, aren't you?
Well, I mean, I'm not a psychiatrist or something.
No, you're not.
Okay.
And I'm the fucking smartest person you have ever fucking met. So get the fuck down off of my ass. Did you go to college, Hastings?
Sure did.
You did? What'd you study?
Social sciences.
Oh, social sciences.
minor in
Great.
psychology.
Oh, minor. You should know a little bit about it then, right? You douche.
Yeah.
I have a fucking finance with honors degree. I'm a certified financial planner. I'm also an attorney of law, and I know my fucking rights.
What's your bar number?
I don't fucking know that. Douche.
You don't know that?
Coming out of my vagina.
Oh man. Oh, the dude's like, oh, this bitch is crazy. He's like, well, what's your bar number? She's like, I don't know that, douche. You want me to pull it out of my vagina? This lady's crazy. I get a kick out of this lady. She's a blast. I'm sure these guys, they had to go park somewhere and just cut up over this lady. That had to be one of the best days at work for those guys. Anyways, let's get back to it.
You guys get called shit all the time.
Why we're concerned?
And you take down the blacks and you get fucking on video.
That's false.
I don't know if you're taking down the blacks and get a fucking on video. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I can't even rationalize maybe when she misspoke where she was going with that. Maybe she meant that they get videoed taking down blacks. I don't know. You can't never rationalize what crazy people say. But yeah, let's keep it going. This lady's a ball.
You want to go to jail?
For what, sir?
Conduct?
Oh, disorderly conduct.
That type of attitude right there is probably going to end you up in the hospital. Just to let you know.
Oh, I'm really afraid.
Okay, just
I'm
let you know.
so afraid of you guys. Give me a fucking
So
break.
if you're going to go back over here, if you're going to block his way or grab onto his car, you've got one or two things. You can go to jail for disorderly conduct, or you can go to the mental hospital. Which one would you like? Because those are your only two options.
Fuck you, Hastings.
Yeah, fuck you, Hastings. This is starting to sound like the fuck you, Carol Baskins type of stuff here. This is the crazy versus the crazy. Well, in this case, it's the crazy versus the cops. The Tiger King reference is crazy versus crazy.
Going down. Your 401k or your 403b, consider a fucking gone because you have no retirement. Right. You get a pension because you're an employee of the state. Way to fucking go. You didn't put a dime in the stock market, you fucking loser. Just because you're a public employee, you deserve more than the private sector employees? Give me a fucking break.
You have to deal with people that behave like this.
He just did the mic drop on her. He's like, I got to deal with people like you all day. Man, if I could drop my mic, you can't. I don't know if you can see my mic. There it is. If I could drop this big heavy mic, I would. Old boy dropped the mic on her. That's a bad situation for him because when you drop the mic on somebody mentally challenged, it's only going to get worse.
Fucker, you're going down, douchebag. Douchebag, you're going viral. I've got the biggest dick of them all. I've got the biggest dick of them all. I've got the biggest dick of them all. This guy's a fucking dick. They're discriminating against me because I'm bipolar.
I had to Google that. I'm not sure that bipolar is a race that can be discriminated against. I'm not sure about that.
You have carte blanche authority over the mentally ill. Or jail. Oh my god, I'm so fucking afraid of jail. Cause jail, they outnumber you, you fuckface, and you're afraid of them. Yeah. Oh, because you're not a security guard inside jail.
I'm not sure what she meant by they outnumber you in jail. And I'm not sure what she meant by security guard either. So this lady's flat out. She is flat out, balls out, pedal to the metal crazy. I mean, there's not a rocker for her to be off of. She is on the freeway.
Oh, right. Oh, right. And what is reality there, fucking Hastings? Hastings. Oh, the little Hastings boy who got bullied. And so then he's gonna be the big ass, or he's got a small penis, because he's a white man, and white men have small dicks.
Now you hold on a damn minute, Karen. I draw the line at white guy penis jokes. I may be biased, but hey, I'm not doing too bad. And no, you will never find out.
Yeah, I'm fucking racist against white people.
You should be racist against anybody.
Oh, really? Says who?
Why would you discriminate on people based on their color?
I'm discriminating against you because you're a fuckface.
No, you just told me because I was white.
I understand you have your opinions and stuff. And you were allowed to record us and stuff. Can you just move to the sidewalk for us?
No. Because then you'll drive off, dipshit. Why? Why are you arresting me?
So we got all that out of the way. We can move on into the information on the Moneygram today. Not much change. It's been up and down a little bit. I was able to reposition a little bit and gain some more shares. I think I got out around 350 yesterday and got back in at 330 today. And I was able to gain like 40 something shares. It's just something I do on days where there's no news, so I can gain some more shares. So when this thing takes off, I'll have as many shares as I possibly could. You know, of course it could backfire, like anything else. You know, we're holding above $3, and the trading is real light. As you can see, only 4 million shares. Why am I stuck on that? Quit showing me that. So only 4 million shares today, which is light. Usually that's heavy, but we had those couple of days where 33 million got traded, and then the next day it was another big number got traded, so it's thrown the average off a little bit. Yeah, your 10-day average is 7 million right now, and that 33 million day really threw it off. We are kind of in a holding pattern right now. Usually on something like this, I would have sold and just held what I had for the weekend. But since we're waiting on news about the Western Union acquisition, there's no telling what's going to happen. So I'm gambling. I'm holding it all weekend. And let's see what happens Monday morning. Because it's either going to... if we get confirmation and if there's good news, it's going to go up for sure. The problem with not being able to trade over the weekend is you can't sell if you get bad news. If the bad news comes at Western Union, if it was all BS, and then you can't sell, then you got to wait all the way until Monday, and you could lose a lot of money that way. But that's the risk you take with stocks. If we get good news, like I said, it's going to be $6 in my opinion. Don't take that as financial advice. That's just my opinion. I think it's a $6 stock. There was another article today. Well, I don't know if it was today. It may have been a few days ago. See if we can get into the news here. Oh, after hours, we've been bouncing around, by the way. It's been all the way back up to 350 after hours. And hopefully it will be a nice calm weekend, and it will stay in the 350 range, and then maybe we'll get some good news on Monday and it'll take off again. It'll give everybody time to decide what to do with their money. I don't remember which story it was, but one of the stories in here was about how MoneyGram is basically waiting on Ripple to figure out their products, how they're going to operate, what their products are, what they do, and how they're going to operate them. Apparently Ripple has really doesn't have a clear-cut definition of what their product is. And that is what MoneyGram, the CEO, has said that's what the holdup is with them using more Ripple, or in other words XRP, is that Ripple just hasn't nailed down a specific product arrangement, I guess you could call it. You know, it goes from ODL this to this, that, and the other, and I think there's some truth to that, because if you have a company that depends on these transactions going through, and they have to be accurate and they have to be quick, they have to be done correctly, but the company you're using to facilitate that doesn't know what is changing their product constantly, so you don't have a trust level yet. I could see why. It would only be 10% of transactions are going over Ripple right now, because you just can't throw a bunch of stuff onto a network that you know nothing about, and it's going to constantly change. Ripple needs to figure out what they're doing quickly, because that kind of stuff can kill a company where you don't have a clear-cut goal and you don't have consistency. You can scare big companies away. But that's the technical news I got for today. I hope everybody enjoys the Karen stuff. I had fun with it. Maybe I'll do it again. I don't know. I like making fun of the Bane guy. The Karen guy gives me a thrill. But yeah, that's what I got. Like and subscribe. Ring the bell. Common Sense Crypto out.